From the combined newsrooms in Eugene, Roseburg, and Coos Bay, KVAL News at 11 starts now.
As President Trump's immigration policy is carried out throughout the country, concern grows. Will it happen in Oregon? And if so, what will it look like? Good evening and thanks for joining us for KVAL News at 11. I'm Tucker Conlu filling in for Jody Unruh. Trump's immigration plans have been a point of contention for critics and supporters of the president alike. But some of those policies, like the deportation crackdowns, may have a more immediate impact than others. Reporter Tiffany looks into some of the actions and the potential effects here in Oregon.
Immigration was a key issue during President Trump's campaign. On his first day in office, he signed a series of executive actions on immigration and border security. Oregon is home to an estimated 120,000 undocumented immigrants. Immigration lawyers have noticed a surge in calls from clients worried about being deported, particularly those who are longtime residents and have family members who are U.S. citizens. And many are in the midst of trying to secure their legal status with cases pending before immigration courts.
It's just that fear of being deported, that concern, the worry, the panic. You can, when you talk to clients, it's certainly in their voices. The deportations will be carried out against people who already have families here. They have businesses here. They contribute to the community.
And Trump's executive order ending birthright citizenship is already facing legal challenges. Oregon is among 18 states suing the administration over the order. There are also questions about the current administration's deportation priorities. The focus seems to be on immigrants with criminal records, but uncertainties remain.
My understanding is that they're targeting those with criminal records primarily, but I've heard other things, so it's hard to know exactly.
There's also ambiguity about whether everyone with a criminal record, from a DUI to a drug conviction, will be treated equally.
It's been very, very difficult to figure out what is it that we are supposed to follow. It's a lot of confusion.
Oregon's status as a sanctuary state offers some level of protection by limiting local law enforcement's cooperation with federal immigration authorities. But public records still allow ICE to identify people for deportation.
That was Tiffany Lewis reporting. Norman stressed the importance of community support and called on local organizations and neighbors to provide resources and reassurance to fearful community members. And earlier today, we spoke to Congresswoman Val Hoyle about a number of issues, including immigration. Now that Republicans control the Senate and the White House, Hoyle has to work with Republicans to get legislation passed. As for immigration, Hoyle says she is willing to work on issues important to Trump's administration, but doesn't agree with the path it's taking. She says if mass deportation efforts spread throughout Oregon, it will negatively impact our businesses and agricultural sector.
We have a lot of immigrants here that work on our farms, that, are hardworking, that pay taxes, that aren't criminals. We need to fix our broken immigration system, and that is something that the GOP has repeatedly just refused to address.
Hoyle is calling for changes to the work permit system and an increase in funds for Border Patrol, but said we need to be aware that our workforce is full of undocumented immigrants.